Hi, everyone. Happy hump day. Please turn on your volume. Please turn on your volume. Please turn on your volume. Hey, everyone. Eileen Johnson here. In case you've never seen me before, I am a career strategist to high achieving, badass women who are looking to upgrade their careers so they can elevate their lives. So, in case you missed my last Facebook Live on Monday, we talked about the issue I see so many women running into, which is knowing that they're a great candidate for a position because they have the knowledge, the experience, the education, the expertise, all of those things. But when they actually go to apply for the job, they hear crickets. So, let me know in the comments if this is something that you've experienced. All right. So, today, what I'm going to be talking about is the real reason you aren't getting interviews. But before we jump into the content, I always want to check in. Let me know if this is your first time joining me and where you're joining me from. So you can post that in the comments box over here. I see Marilyn's joining us. Hi, thanks for being here. So let's get to this. So on Monday, the situation we talked about that I see happen all the time is one in which women will come to me saying that they've applied for 5, 10, maybe even 20 jobs every week and they aren't getting responses, even though they know they're really a good candidate. So when this happens, they start to doubt themselves and they start to doubt their abilities. And they might even resort to starting to, they might even pay someone hundreds of dollars to write their resume and they'll still hear crickets. They might even do something like investing thousands of dollars in a certification or a training that they believe is going to give them the edge. Now, I've even seen some people give up and go back and get a graduate degree where they're going to spend years and thousands of dollars on something that has absolutely no guarantee of helping them actually get their next job. So the problem with this is they don't really know what they're doing wrong. So therefore, they don't know how to fix it. So they just start throwing time and money at the problem with no guarantee that that time and money is going to be well spent. Basically, what they do is they go into desperation mode. And that, ladies, is a very bad place to be. But it doesn't have to be this way. See, the problem isn't that these women are lacking some magical skill or education or training that would really help them land that interview and get that job. The problem has a lot of layers, but the one I'm going to be highlighting today has to do with being too good at too many things. So you might be thinking, what? What the hell is she talking about? Isn't being good at something a good thing? Well, yes and no. While it's awesome that you're capable of doing a lot of things and doing a lot of those things well, it actually might be holding you back. The problem is that you are so focused on you and your ego and showing the world how great you are that you've actually missed the point. This isn't about you at all. So who is this actually about? Anyone want to venture a guess in the comments box? Who is this about? So the entire search project should be about the employer, not you. So here's the hard truth. Employers don't give a hoot that you are multi-talented, that you have the ability to do lots of things. They only care about how you can specifically help them. They don't care that you can write a grant proposal or run an employee training or develop strategic sales plans. In fact, letting them know all of that stuff muddies the water and can in fact make you look less desirable. Crazy, right? So what they care about is what you are a master of and how that's going to benefit them. So let's say they need someone who writes marketing materials. Why the hell would they care that you are amazing at writing grant proposals? So do you see the problem with telling them everything that you're good at when they only care about one thing? You see, is that making sense to you guys? So it's about being clear and focused about exactly what the employer wants. So this is a big mistake, and this is why I'm really highlighting this today that I see so many people make, is that they're going to present themselves as what I call a Jane of all trade, because they're awesome at a bunch of different things. And I'm sure that you guys are awesome at a bunch of different things. But the problem is that they will never focus in on what they are a master of. So in the end, they end up being this Jane of all trade and a master of none. And here's another hard truth. Employers don't want Jane of all trades. They want masters. And they want a master who is capable of helping them achieve their goals. Does that make sense? I'm seeing a couple like making senses coming up over here, so I'm hoping that's making sense for you guys. So let me give you an example. Here's a story of a woman I recently spoke with. She was super interesting, at least I thought so, and she had this interesting and very diverse background that ranged from being a business director of a medical practice to having an MBA to having experience as a paralegal. So this huge range, and she really was a Jane of all trade. And so while she was a master in a few areas, she really had no idea how to show that to employers. So what was happening is every time she submitted her resume, she'd get feedback that she'd be a great medical director, a great paralegal, things that she had determined she no longer wanted to be anymore. She was totally missing the boat on how to show employers that through all of this diverse experience that she's developed, she'd actually become a master in strategic planning, which was the area that she actually wanted to move into. And her applications kept getting thrown in the garbage because she was not able to connect the dots. So she ended up getting really frustrated, to say the least. So can any of you resonate with this piece of maybe feeling like you're super good at lots of different things and you know you're capable of doing something and you're just not having success at having employers see what it is that you actually are a master at? Is that resonating? So, if this is feeling like something you've been frustrated with, I want you to make sure that you come back tomorrow, where I'm going to finish out this series of Facebook Lives that I'm doing this week. And tomorrow I'm going to be sharing the 3 things you need to do to start making sure that employers are interested in you and to start showing how you are a master so that you can get those calls for interviews. So I'm going to be talking about those things tomorrow. And if you want to get notifications of when I'm going live on Facebook, I'm going to cut and paste this into the comment section right here. Sorry, this always takes me a minute. And click that button that you just see popping up in the comment section. And that's going to allow you to opt in, where I will send you a notification when I'm going live so you don't miss any of these. Or you can also choose to get replays, and so that you'd never miss any of these trainings that I'm doing on here. So before I wrap up today, if you've been putting in application after application, redoing your resume, going back and getting a certification, doing all these things and still not getting the interviews, then I want you to click that link that I just put into the comment section so that you're going to be notified of the next upcoming Facebook Live that I'm doing tomorrow, so you don't miss it. Because tomorrow I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 things that you need to do in order to get an employer's attention, increase your visibility, and get more interviews. So I'm Eileen Johnson with EileenJohnsonCoaching.com, helping corporate women transform their careers so they can elevate their life. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.